Hello there, my Toronto Maple Leaf fans. Again, this is Jonnywatts for the Jonnywatts Sports Network for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Well, the Toronto Maple Leafs will take it live to another media availability full press conference, which is 16 minutes and 56 seconds with all the players and all the coaches. So, hope you enjoy this Maple Leafs media availability before tomorrow's game against the Detroit Red Wings in Detroit. Enjoy this.
Dear Canadian Expat.
What's this week been like for you?
Yeah, it's been great. I mean, you know, you're on an NHL team, so it's pretty cool, especially your hometown team. So just enjoying every day and just keep trying to get better each and every day.
Yeah, how did you find out, I guess, that you were sticking for the start of the season?
Tree told me. He said he'll be with us, so that was definitely cool. Told my parents right away. Special moment for sure, but not every day here is guaranteed. So just got to keep working and keep putting good days on good days.
What's it like waiting? We know you're getting in soon.
That's out of my control. I'm just trying to do my thing, and that's work hard each and every day, have good practices, good scratch skates, just getting better. And as soon as I get in, I know I'll be ready.
How much of those practices helped you the last couple of days?
A lot. Just getting touches back, getting touches every day, skill skates like that. It's been good. So just like I said, that and working out, just trying to get better each and every day.
Everybody else is up to speed too, so that helps you, like I say, that they're in game shape.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it helps a lot, and practicing with NHL guys, it's going to get you better.
What's your feel when you're rotating in there at practice, like on that Domi line?
It's good. All three of those guys, when we're rotating, they can all make plays and, put pucks in good areas and play direct. So it was good getting some touches out there today.
Mm-hmm. You have family on standby to go to Detroit, or expecting them there anyway, regardless of what happens?
Yeah, if I find out I'm in, I'm sure I'll have like 20 to 30 people there. So just being patient.
You're perfectly positioned in that way, hometown-wise.
Yeah, it might be better with the traffic. So. Yeah.
Just kind of, what's it like just being here? Like, what are you enjoying the most about NHL life so far?
Obviously just so many great guys here. Just being around the guys, it's been awesome, learning so much, and find every day you show up to the rink, you just learn more and more each and every time. So just trying to really pick everyone's brain and just try to better myself each and every day.
You never want to watch from the press box, but when you did the other night, you're surprised at how easy and slow or much the game looks.
It's an NHL game, so there's not many plays. It's more just, chip and chase and go get it and winning puck battles. So when you're up there watching, you put down your phone and you just really kind of learn, honestly. Like the other night when I was there, I learned a lot of stuff, and you can learn from watching from that high up for sure.
What was maybe the biggest learning point to take away from it?
There's not many chances throughout the whole game compared to junior, obviously. So it's just, if you get a chance, you got to be able to bear down. So it all starts in practice. That's what I've been trying to do, just work on in-tight scoring and stuff like that, and it'll translate to the game.
What's something you've learned from a teammate so far? You're saying every day you learn something.
Probably from Austin. Just watching the way he leads on and off the ice. He's so dialed in, works hard in the gym, and then on the ice, he's special. You see the plays he makes, like today in practice. He's looking to inside, he goes outside like that. So super cool, and just try to learn from him a lot.
talking, it's big. Trying to let the guys know what you want from them and what they want from you. So I think just comes down to talking and working and helping each other.
Are you starting to feel it more so from when we first started asking you these questions? Have you felt a real growth and a real difference in that chemistry?
Yeah, a little bit. Obviously, also likes to give and goes a lot. Quick touches. Kind of noticed that a little more. Especially today at practice, we worked on it a little bit, and same with Nicey. Just kind of know his routes a little better now. So yeah, it's better now for sure.
Craig called you over before practice starts. What's his message to you right now?
It's just chatting, how I was doing, how I felt first game, and he just wants me to play with my strengths, but also play hard, work hard. We want to play North and forecheck good and all that stuff. So just be good at that, and then play my game.
With the skill set of those other two line mates, I wonder if you've ever played with some. I think I know the answer, but this is a pretty unique trio. Is this probably the best you played with?
I mean, nothing from the other guys I ever play with, but yeah, I would say so.
And that elite skill level, how do you describe what you have noticed with a guy like Austin?
Yeah, it makes my life a little easier too, right? You can put it to his wheelhouse, or you can put it a little on the side. It doesn't really matter. He'll get it done, and he's all around great player. Same with Nice. He works super hard out there. Creates space for both of us, and we're just building from here.
You're mentioning Austin likes to give and goes, and in terms of certain areas on the ice that kind of learning to look for him there, or how do you go about trying to find the spots for him?
Yeah, especially in our zone, once we get going a little bit, try to open up for a little give and goes, and after that, try to get some one-timers and stuff like that around the net going.
What's it like when it's three lefties all on the same line together?
Yeah, it's good. I don't really care personally if you got lefties, righties, whatever we got, works out.
What do you think of Morgan Riley's game in the opener?
He was buzzing. Obviously, got that goal for us was huge, and yeah, he's been putting up the work this summer for sure. I've been seeing him in the gym and on the ice working hard, so really good start for him.
We're expecting Easton Cowan to get in at some point here. What stands out about him?
Same thing with him. He's been putting the work in after skates on the ice. He's been good. He has a lot of potential to be a really, really, really good player, and he'll get his chance and do well.
First real game there with Mitchell handling. Just what was your sense of the line on Wednesday?
Yeah, it was okay. I thought it was kind of a sloppier game, not a whole lot of rhythm in general, but a lot that we can get better at, and we'll just continue to communicate and just take steps in the right direction. Nice to get the win, and we'll just build on that from there.
He was talking about working a bit more on the give and go kind of plays. Like, what sort of potential do you see for him to kind of get into that? Because I know you said that the give and goes was something that you liked with Matt.
Yeah, just moving off the puck, I think supporting each other better. I just thought, offensively we didn't have as much time of possession or zone time as we would have liked, but, I know we're all capable of that. And like you said, first game, it's not going to be perfect right away. You just want to, take steps in the right direction and continue to communicate all around on the ice, on the bench, stuff like that, and just have a sense of where each other is going to be at.
That's game one, but I wonder now if you've seen where the growth or in chemistry has become with Michelli on that line.
Yeah, it's going to just continue to get better. The more reps we get together, the more we play together, getting those game situations. Just the more repetitions we get together, the better and more comfortable we're going to be together.
What did you like about how you guys handled the third period, specifically the 5-on-6, which can be a little bit crazy, especially this time of the year?
Yeah, that's something we've been working on in practice, I think, early on. So I thought we did a really good job of that. I thought we were comfortable. I think in 5-on-6, it's the communication's the biggest key, and making sure that you're supposed to be in the right spots, and that guys are filling in for those gaps in between when they're moving the puck around and taking care of the front of our net and letting our goalie see as much of the puck as he can. So, I thought the practice that we've had in that area over the last couple of weeks leading into the first game definitely paid off, and that's the situation that you're in, either way, 5-on-6 or 6-on-5, quite a bit throughout the year, and it's important situations.
What's the focus on the power play and looking to take that moving into Detroit?
Yeah, I mean, the breakouts, for sure. I think just moving the puck a little bit quicker, getting some shots through. I just thought the execution in general wasn't as good as we wanted it to be in our overall game, and, some puck play, just taking care of it a little bit more. But I definitely think on the power play, just execution with our passing and moving it a little bit quicker.
You saw Detroit twice in preseason and now back-to-back. What challenges did they present?
They're a fast, skilled team. They've got big D, but they can move it well, and they move well as well. So I think all four of the lines kind of present a challenge offensively. They're all skilled and big and heavy. So we just need everybody to be rolling and to make sure we're taking care of pucks and just kind of playing the kind of game and the kind of style that we know makes us successful.
Austin, now that camp's over, preseason's over, this is the team. You got the first game under your belt. Now that it's kind of every day, all systems go. What are you seeing from this group? What do you like about this group? What are kind of your thoughts right now that this thing is now for real?
Yeah, I think it's good now. Like you said, you kind of get the first game out of the way, and how we're going to be playing every other day or whatnot. So it's good to get in that rhythm, spend some time with each other here on the road, even though we're kind of home for quite a bit over the next couple of weeks. But it's always nice to kind of get on the road and spend some time together, go for dinner, just continue to grow as a group. A lot of us have been here for a while. We've got some new faces, but those guys have came in and I think made themselves at home right away and feel welcomed and comfortable. And we've always been a tight-knit group, so it's just a matter of coming together as quickly as possible in the different areas of our game that we need to execute in. And we all know the kind of system and the kind of team that we want to be.
I don't know how well you knew Larkin over the years, being U.S. guys, but what did you learn about him the time you spent together last February?
Yeah, I've known him since juniors, since the national program, and he's always been a guy that I've looked up to actually, and have a ton of respect for. I think the way that he goes about his business, his work ethic, has always jumped out at me, and the way he plays the game. I think he's a really honest player. He plays both sides of the puck really hard, and is a great leader. So I've always had a lot of respect for him. Knowing him since we were 16, 17 years old, and then being able to play with him at different stages in our career, and obviously Four Nations being the last time, but definitely a really difficult player to play against, and really good on both sides of the puck.
Easton's going to get in here at some point pretty soon. We know what happened in your first NHL game, but I'm wondering, what do you remember about the day before or the night before, like what that was like?
I don't remember much, to be honest. I think you just kind of treat it as normal as possible. It's do what you kind of do, go out for dinner with some of the guys, stay in and order room service, watch a TV show, watch a hockey game, a football game, I don't know. It's I think you just kind of treat it as normal as possible, and just kind of stick to your routine, whatever that may be.
What did you see from that Matthews line in the first game? What's the next step for them as they build this chemistry?
Well, I like some of the shifts they had, like in a second where they had the possession of the puck quite a bit and moved it around and stuff. it's not always a goal, but just some good possession time and some puck movement was good. I thought that, when they did get pucks back in the forward check, I think there's, we can hang on to pucks a little bit more. And we tried a quick play a few times. It got turned over and we're out of the zone. So I like the second period, some of the shifts. I'd want to see more of that with the possession and things like that. But it's early. They're going to have to work and find some chemistry.
You mentioned after game one, give the guys a day off, go back to work on Friday today. Did you see what you needed to see in terms of the work and maybe the message that you had?
Yeah, I thought the message was good today. We talked about it the other day with our puck play in the game. Wasn't great. It's got to be better. And I thought the guys had a good practice today. They worked hard, did the things that we wanted, and executed.
How can the power play execute better moving forward here?
Well, if you watch, the breakouts were a problem.
Right.
And something we discussed and talked about, but just that, looking at the power play today in practice, is the puck moving, how quick it was. The second power play we had, we're slow, we're not moving it. We're hanging on to it too long. We got to move it quicker and create some lanes for some shots and some attempts at the net.
What do you focus on when it comes to trying to improve your puck play game over game? Is it just about emphasizing better decision making?
Yeah, well, some of it's decision making for sure. I mean, that's a big part of it. It's like a lot of it's up in your brain, and the other one's just execution. I didn't think the ice was very good the other night, but that's an excuse. I mean, we got to make harder plays in critical situations. It doesn't always, I'm not talking about putting it on somebody's tapes, getting the puck out of our zone, getting it deep. There's those situations, and some of them were just self-inflicted where, we're trying to beat people and we shouldn't be because we got numbers back, and we got to make sure we're doing a good job there.
You don't want to tinker with a winning lineup necessarily, but how close is Cowan to getting it?
Well, he's close, and he's got a great attitude. He works hard. He had a good practice today. That's decisions that we have to discuss and make, and right now we'll see what happens tomorrow.
With the criteria on that decision making, is it a feel for you? Is it about what he's doing, or is it also about just the bigger picture of the team?
Both. Teams first. And, I love Cowan, and we all do. And he's going to be a good Leaf, I'll tell you that. He's going to be a good hockey player, and he is a good hockey player. But the team's the most important thing, and we got to make decisions, and they don't always please everybody.
What's your message? I saw you call over Michelli before practice, a new guy.
Just talk to him about his game a little bit and discuss some things that I saw good, and there's other things that I want him to feel like more confident. Like he's got, he's a good player. He's got abilities, so just play with that confidence. Use your skills, use your skill sets.
Sorry. To you, when Bobby McMahon's at his best, what does that look like?
Well, like last game, I thought he skated extremely well. Was really good on the forward check, physical. I think he ended up with 5 or 6 hits in the game. Speed, just that type of game. That's where I thought he had a real good game. I really liked his game.
As a coach, what's the advantage of having the continuity that you have on the blue line this year?
Well, that's really important. We got all our guys back from last year. They're our backbone. They defend extremely well. They're heavy, big, long. It's great to have the same group back that we had from last year.
Looks like you've gone back to Benoit on the left there. Kind of what's the thinking on that third pair?
I think they kind of switch off, to be honest with you. But I'm just, Benny didn't have a lot of camp time. I've seen OEL on right a lot, so that's the reason I went with it. It could change.
Right, just kind of philosophically, when it comes to the defensive side, how much of it is about what you do as a structure and what you do fundamentally? How much of it is game plan to do with the opponent? And what's that kind of balance? What's that ratio, so to speak?
Yeah, you always want to stay in your structure, but there is adjustments that you need to make against certain teams that try to do certain things. We've kind of done that last year too. You don't want to get away from your structure too much and get everybody confused, but there is certain teams that have tendencies, what they do in the offensive zone, that we might have to tweak that a bit.
And is that done, can that also be tweaked in game depending on what you see?
It could be done in between periods, or it could be done before the game.
No one wants to be treated like a number. At Meridian, you're not a number, you're a member. Because around here, banking is different.